CORSAIR DreamLeague Season 10. And we have got 7 teams left out of the 8. That's right. We are eliminating some teams. We're going to eliminate one more today because, you know, it's just feeling like shedding some blood. Next matchup, Vega Squadron versus the Final Tribe. Some blood will indeed be shed, but whose is it going to be? Slacks, do you have an answer for me?
Oh, Sheever. I got to say, we've seen the record. We've seen the stats.
We have.
Vega Squadron ain't looking too good. Final Tribe on the cutting block. Some would say Final Tribe could be the stronger team, but me personally,
Yeah.
I'm an underdog guy who likes to support underdogs I think who win. And Vega Squadron has had moments of glory. Dandy Dog popping out that Magnus has looked A-OK. So there could be a chance for a real match here.
There could be a chance, and if there's anyone that will explain to us what chance the teams have, it is our resident expert and TI winner and 1v1 matchup champion so far as well, because he has only played one and there's only played one matchup. It's Bulldog. Welcome. Do you only have t-shirts with your own face on it?
Go ahead. There's plenty of room. Plenty of room in the corner.
Slacks, play nice now. Americans.
Plenty of
indeed.
room.
All right. Bulldog, we got Vega Squadron. We got the Final Tribe. Talk to us. The Final Tribe is definitely stronger, he says. All right.
Look for that sound effect.
When you move, your facial expressions get more very strange on that t-shirt.
It's a good t-shirt, though. It's nice colors.
That is the danger of wearing a shirt with your face on it.
Yeah.
My.
No, but yeah, Vega Squadron haven't won one game so far.
No,
So that's
not
It
good.
looks like a donkey. It looks like a donkey.
Don't be mean.
I know, I mean, it's just...
I
Go ahead.
can't.
Go ahead, sorry.
All right.
You go ahead now. I don't know what to say anymore.
All right, that's okay. I'll ask you more questions about the game in a second. First, I think it is interesting to hear from the players, and Owen has a chance to talk to Madara.
Thank you very much, Shiva. Yes, I'm here with Madara from Vega Squadron for some quick words before the game. Madara, it's been an up and down sort of journey for you guys. I just kind of wonder, from your perspective, what do you feel has been the biggest issue so far for the team?
I would say that we were pretty disconnected in all of our games. Hopefully, like with the price that we had and everything, that's gonna change. So I think we're ready.
Okay, well, good to hear some confidence, and best of luck in your game today, as we'll pass back to you, Shiv.
Well, seems pretty clear, pretty confident, and hopefully he can help his team get at least a victory today. Because the tournament lives on the line. Same thing goes for the Final Tribe, who yesterday, of course, had a very unfortunate for them, matchup against Royal Never Give Up, who indeed never gave up and gave Final Tribe a real run for their money. And before the game, Chessie was with Owen.
Thank you very much, Shiva. Yes, I'm here with Chessie from, of course, TFT for some words before the game. Chessie, I hate to dwell on the past, but I've got to ask you about that series yesterday. You had a crazy game 3. You guys weren't quite able to close it up. As a team, what do you guys sort of take away from a match like that to sort of better yourselves and improve for the game today?
We went back to the hotel, pulled up some replays, and we were laughing. Okay. That's what happened.
Yeah. And do you find that sort of is it a good way to approach it today? It's sort of what lifts spirits for the upcoming game, because you can't change the past.
Yeah, exactly. No, I think the main takeaway is that we're playing well. We're just making some mistakes, but there are easy mistakes to fix. So.
And there are mistakes that you can identify.
Yes. We force-staffed someone into their base.
Well, I hope that happens again, because it's quite entertaining, but for your sort of sake, I hope it doesn't. So thank you very much, Chessie, and best of luck with the games today, as we'll pass back to you, Sheath.
Indeed, a quite spectacular ending to that match. And, you know, I always thought that it only happens in my pubs where people are just mean and force stuff me in enemy bases and stuff. But at least in professional matches, it happens as well. This is great.
That's right. You know what? That's kind of the fun that we have here at the minor. We're seeing these teams just Having a blast, man.
They
I
are
love it.
trying, though. They are trying. All right, what do you think is the most important thing to take note of for this matchup, Bulldog? Any player you're going to watch? Any hero you want to see?
I think we're all going to be watching Dandy again.
Yeah?
Everyone wants to see some Dandy works, but I think the most important thing is that Vega gets a decent draft.
Oh, you would almost say that Dendy might win the MVP award.
Probably he is. Been so far, I believe.
Been so far, indeed. And of course, that MVP is in you guys' hands at home. You can vote in Twitch chat, hashtag on the player's name. Here you go. It has been reset, and once the game starts, you can vote for your MVP, Hack's MVP. And I think we're ready. I think we can go. I think we can start with the first game of this series. It is, of course, once more a best of 3, as all our matches are best of 3s, apart from the finals, who are best of 5.
Bye.
And I am just hoping to see another Dendy Magnus. I really like seeing that. Even though I know Vega hasn't won a game yet, when Dendy played that Magnus, things were looking quite good for them for a little bit.
Yeah, they're a good team, and you know, unlike the Runes team that went 0-6, that team kind of looks a little bit hopeless. If I'm going to be honest.
Well, they're gone now.
Vega looks like they have a little bit hope.
I have
Just
to
a
agree
little
with
bit
you.
hope
There's some shines of brilliance. There's some gems in there for sure. Phoenix Axe coming out strong, good. Seen Axe banned all day in that last series, but not this time. Like it. But Bulldog, you're the one who taught me this. Axe needs help, man. He can own his lane, but he needs somebody to be able to hit people. Ain't that right?
And then now they got the Phoenix for that, but insta counter pick with the Ursa, and obviously Ursa is good against Axe in the lane as well. So Ursa countering 2 heroes. What a beautiful pick by the final tribe.
Pretty nice. But isn't Ursa pretty counterable as well? You just gotta kite him. He's just a bear.
Yeah, or you can just kill him.
Yeah, that could work too.
The laning says it is the biggest problem though, because you want to actually have that good early, get a fast Vanguard and then a dagger and go on killing people, but Ursa will stop that from happening. You just need some hero on the final tribe that can go and hit the Axe if he goes behind the tower. Like we saw Clockwork working really good against that, but maybe it'll just go with the Wyvern.
Yeah. Vega Squadron hasn't really revealed too much yet. These are heroes we see every game almost, unless they're banned out. So got plenty of time. However, maybe their bans will tell us a little something. They ban out the Zos. What you banning out a Zos for? Ain't nobody picking Zeus around here.
Yeah, that's usually you pick Zeus against Illusionaires like TB. Zeus is kind of good against, but no one has been picking Zeus against TB. So that is a good question.
We also haven't seen a Venomancer picked yet. Yet it is banned here. What do they know that we do not?
What in the
I
world?
probably have seen my stream because I say you pick Veno, you win.
Okay,
It's
why?
basically- That hero just wins late game.
I mean,
it
I guess
crazy?
Veno is really good against Ursa. That does mean that they want to use Ursa as a core. We have seen Ursa support, but you just want to protect that Ursa a little bit more.
Yeah, for sure. Ursa can, if you don't get an initial kill with Ursa, then he will never hit anyone ever again against Veno. So.
Are there any other heroes that come to mind that are nice against Ursa? Because normally what you want to do is kite him around, right?
Yeah. So, the Morphling.
You know what I think the Zeus ban was about? I'm gonna say something real wild here.
All right, go for it.
I think they're gonna want to get a Tinker. That is the only person I could think of. Zeus with an Ags can completely ruin a Tinker at all points of the game. That's my prediction. Because surely they're not scared of Zeus Terrorblade. I mean, we've seen so many Terrorblades get picked and no one cared about Zeus before. So that's my guess, is that they want a Tinky.
Yeah, you're really smart.
Thanks, buddy.
Since you're so smart, let me ask you something.
Yes, sir.
Is Winter Wyvern a dragon?
No, she's a Wyvern. It's in the
It's
name.
in the name.
The Wyvern is a type of dragon.
I mean, sure, if you consider a ape a type of human.
So you're saying it is a dragon?
No, I'm saying it's a Wyvern.
Dragon.
No, no, sir.
I thought you knew the lore.
I do know the lore. She's a Wyvern. They're very
Alright.
different.
What is
Now
the
I know.
difference between a wyvern and a dragon, just to get the record straight?
Legs.
Dragon has legs?
4 legs. Wyvern has 2. She's more like a pterodactyl, whereas Jakiro, you can see those legs, you know. It's more like an animal, you know.
Yeah, I get it.
Thank you. Wyvern, what's her hobby, Bulldog? What does she like to do? Do you know?
There was a comic about her.
There was. What was in the comic? What did she do with her spare time?
She was just in a tower, if I remember correctly, just reading.
Wasn't she a collector?
She's a writer.
Oh.
She likes to write books.
Oh.
She likes to make
But
romantic
how
novels.
can she if she doesn't have any hands?
And that's the joke. She has someone else do it for her. She has to talk the whole time. Ain't that annoying? Do you not like lore, Bulldog?
No, because you clearly don't know anything about
What are
it.
you talking about?
You're saying
dude?
a wyvern is not a dragon, so I don't want to talk about lore anymore.
Okay, sounds good. Mirana picked up against that Phoenix. Must we even say it again? The strengths of that Mirana, the leap in, the attacks, and a silencer. Now this I don't like, even though I love silencer picks.
Means you can't leap and attack that egg anymore. At least you can't leap. You can still attack the egg, but you don't get the extra attack speed for the egg.
Who cares?
I think that Final Tribe might care. Ursak also can't click a skill when there is unless he has an axe available or ult available. But generally, that egg is going to be protected by that silencer.
No, Shiver. Ursa hit fast. He don't need to have magic to hit fast. He just hit fast.
No, he also has skills per hit faster.
Yeah, that's true, but he still hit fast. He hit hard. He don't need no skill.
No overpower when silent.
But both of those heroes will get BKB very early.
Exactly.
But maybe they pick Sunner because they understand what you were saying. They're like, oh, maybe they're going to pick a Tinker, so we're just going to silence that hero.
That makes sense to me.
Well,
We're
with
ready.
Vega, no, Slacks thought that Vega was going for Tinker.
Yeah. But still, it still
I think
helps.
Vega is going to... Oh, yeah, Vega.
Yeah.
Oh.
Silencer, it still helps because if they jump the Tinker, Silencer can ult. But let's get away from that because I'm clearly not going to be right. So let's just forget that.
Don't sell yourself short, Slacks.
Final Tribe. They need somebody to hold people in place here. Lena.
They need Lena.
I would like a more dependable stun. Lena's nice, Mirana's nice, great stuns if you land them.
But we've seen this time and time again, the Wyvern and the Lena combo, it's super good. You just Wyvern someone and you get a double stun with that. And also Lena has been time and time again picked against Morphling. You just burst that hero really quickly.
Yeah. And the Phoenix.
Yeah.
See,
So you have three great heroes against the egg now. Three of the best ones, actually.
why do people keep picking Phoenix, Bulldog? I mean, I know that it can be good sometimes, but everyone keeps picking it, and we see the same things. Mirana and Lena picked up against it. Eggs constantly getting blown up. Can't people just leave the Phoenix alone?
It's just a great hero. It's great. Got tons of versatility. It's great in the lane, and then it's also a great team fighter. You got the heal as well, which is great for pushing and all that. And yeah, you don't always have these three cores you're playing against, so sometimes egg is just game winning.
I guess.
And yeah, just forcing attention on the egg is also good, even if it dies.
That's true. It does make that scenario where they have to deal with it. Kind of like a tombstone, but 10 times better. Because it stuns. And there's your introductory course to what egg does.
Thank you.
Congratulations. All right, here.
We haven't seen the Dandy hero yet now. And we see the Lena, which is probably mid.
Yep.
Probably.
It's probably Chessie's.
Let's go.
We saw yesterday Navi playing T against Lena, destroying that hero.
Magnus. Where is the
Time again.
Magnus? I want to see it again. Bendy's done great on it before.
Does it fit in his lineup?
I mean, AoE is good with Phoenix. Nice follow-up. Helps with the axe, too. Great stun there.
Ooh,
Right.
Dragon King ban and a Wraith King pick.
Wow. Looking scary.
Yeah, you like that Final Tribe lineup?
Yeah, they're just so tanky now. And even Wraith King is going to get that double blink and double attack on the Phoenix egg. This egg is going to have very little impact. Axe is going to have some amazing calls.
Is there a chance that we're going to see a Dundee Invoker? Is this a good Invoker game?
As an expert Invoker player,
Because you can kite Ursa a little bit with the Cold Snap. You can burn Wraith King's mana at the start. It's nice. You can Sunstrike whoever is Winter's Cursed, which is nice. You can Sunstrike if Lena goes for a self-use or something.
yeah. If you're a god Invoker, I would.
I mean, it's a Dundee Invoker.
Or are you saying he's not a god Invoker?
No, I'm saying he is.
All right.
They're right.
You're right.
Look at you, Sheaves. The God Invoker himself.
The god Invoker Dandy.
Holy moly. Holy goly. Well,
Here it comes.
what's up, buddy? Oh, the hoo.
Alright.
You're Swedish. You should.
Yeah.
You love
Why
it.
don't you join in?
This is not cringe, by the way.
Bulldog.
What? It is not.
It is
No, it's not.
You know, it's a nice pre-game ritual, and it's actually helping them a lot.
I think it's great.
And this time they're right.
Great.
They normally say like that they do this because it's a chance that there's that this is the last game, and this is the last series. If they lose here, it's over. You know, it's the tournament lives on the line.
Very manly.
Bulldog, up to you first. Who do you think is going to take game 1?
Let's. What's the picks again?
Are you going to go for
This
Dendy
pick right
Invoker or Final Tribe?
Final
Phoenix
try.
Egg will get destroyed.
Phoenix Eggs destroyed, says number 1.
You know, I want Vega to win some games.
Yeah, me too.
Not sure it's going to be this one, though. But I'm going to have my heart set on you for game 2, Vega. But I'll go with Final Tribe on this one as well.
And Shiver, you called the Invoker. You
So
can't-
I predicted actually this series would be 2-0 going away of Final Tribe.
but the Invoker, though.
But the
Invoker, though.
The Invoker.
Do I want to
called
believe in Denny Invoker. Put me over here.
Yeah!
Yeah.
She doesn't
I know. It's a risky move. Let's find out if it's going to pan out. It is over to Odie, Pixel, and Fogged.
Thank you very much, Shiva. Yes, game 1 of the beautiful Vega Squadron against the beautiful Final Trap. I'm Odie Pixel, I'm here with Fog.
Hello.
We just see the 2 lineups. Seem to have a lot of belief in, of course, the Final Tribe, but there is a Dendy Invoker.
There is.
I'm excited to see what this man can do with it in 2018. Has he did he get to play in any of the games recently, like against Secret? I don't think he did play much.
No, he didn't get to play Invoker. He has, of course, I mean, Dendy's played a ton of Invoker, but... All right, but playing Invoker can be a bit tough because it's like, you know, you're setting your team up for just harder to play, right? Harder to execute.
Because how's he going to build this game, do you think, Dendy? Are we going to see sort of the Quaz Wex and walk around the map build?
Oh,
Or
what is this? Are they going to Roche with Ursa Wraith King? Oh my God, they're going to Roche.
I don't know if they will.
Oh my God, they're going to Roche.
So what are they waiting for?
They're
Why
gonna
would they not?
rush.
Why would they not do it straight away? What's the hesitation?
Oh, they're waiting for them to come. Oh, they're even just debating them.
Oh, they're debating a level 1 Roche so you can get first blood. Okay.
Oh, Pex. Oh, rest.
Is it-
F in chat for Pexu.
Oh! Is this a kill into Roche? Or
No,
is
no,
it-
no. They kill the Wraith King
It's just a
stun.
kill.
You kill the
Okay.
Wraith King stun so you can.
Yeah, that's true. All right, gone first blood.
All right,
Pretty
mind
nice.
games. Nice.
Pretty nice.
I for a second, I was
Yeah.
like, are they going to do it? All right. It's not worth doing really anymore, like the level 1 Roche. Unless you like run all your heroes out. 2 heroes can get what, level 2, right? I think it is. The experience is pretty crappy.
Yeah, like 2 and a bit.
Yeah,
I think
2 and a
if
bit.
Just let 2 of them get the XP.
All right, so first blood off the bat. Who got the last hit? Chessie. Oh, that sucks. That sucks for Dendy. Now you've got Alina
Because what's he spent
with
his extra
first
money
blood.
on?
He's just got mangoes. He got
Okay.
some extra mangoes so he can
Oh,
spam more.
he's got the salve already on him as well.
I thought he might just go for external right off the bat so you can just have that huge base damage advantage. I think we're probably going to see an Exort out of Dendy. I usually only see him go Exort when he plays this hero. He doesn't have the greatest Sunstrike setup around the map, though. They only have the Axe Call. But he wants to have that high base damage so he can deal with Lina's. But I've been seeing this matchup go very Lina favored lately, right? We've been seeing like Ori solo killed no one at Hamburg. And Lina's just, yeah, Lina's just good. And then he gets the range creep, though. All right, nice, very nice. Important. All right, so looking at everything, so we have the Ursa support, of course, that we've been seeing a bit more lately. This egg, I do believe, is going to die in every team fight, right? There's a Mirana, there's a Lina, there's an Ursa. More than likely, MNT's going to have a tough time keeping that one alive, so Kezu's going to have some really good calls. And
Oh, MNT.
MNT. He's slowing the attack speed.
I mean, but he's obviously level 1 with those fire spirits. One more swipe, he's dead, right?
The Orb of Venom by Heinskin.
Sure, yeah. Unless he can out-juke him. Not gonna happen, he can't escape. Hanskin gets the second kill for TFT.
All right. Is a double melee lane down here, though, versus Kezu. So he should be able to get a decent chunk of last hits and put some pressure on, too. Just has to have the protection of that Phoenix so he doesn't get, like, you know, stunned into massive amounts of Fury swipes building up.
So, I mean, is this a lane where you imagine we'll see Kezu sort of stay here, or is he going to need to start skipping the wave, or because he's against 2 melee, you just stick in the lane?
He just sticks in it. I don't think he needs to do the cut wave shenanigans that we're seeing so much. Madara versus a double range lane can actually get pressured quite a lot. Jonas does not connect the arrow, but might have enough damage. Dendy gets killed mid, actually, in the meanwhile. Uh-oh. Commits the third lead.
He really wants it.
Oh, he's not going to get it either. All right. But mid lane, Dandy dies. He was doing well on the last hits too, but now it's 8-6 to Lina, 4-3 to the Invoker. Uh-oh, and that matchup just gets harder and harder.
Oh,
Onskin.
should die here.
Oh.
It's a fair bit out with the swipes. He's got the tango
What are the
regen.
skeletons attacking? Skeletons, help out your boy. Do they get the last hits though? All right, they help him secure the last hits. That's what's on their mind.
Just the one though.
Just the one.
Second, but and with his mid lane, tough times for Dondo.
Yeah, 11-7. Lina favored matchup. All those extra mangoes too from the first blight definitely makes it even harder for Dendi.
You've been burned.
Oh, he's gonna have such a hard time here.
Yeah, it's super hard to come back from being behind in the 1v1.
Yeah.
Up against Lina.
Ooh, Kezu, be careful.
And the fire spirits, and that does keep sort of putting a stop to Hanskin. Really sort of punishing and getting kills.
Yeah, he's gonna start cutting a little bit here. Oh, Dire Courier died.
Oh, that had a hefty
It had
bit
a
of
lot
regen.
oh my god, it had 6 tangos and a salve. Now,
Was that
now
Dendi?
Dendi's in trouble too.
He's still got a salve on him though. He does still have some regen. He's trying to fight.
I think that was the top regen. I
Okay,
think that
yeah,
was the Morphlings.
that was going out to more.
But now Dendi doesn't have a courier and he's getting pushed behind the tower. Uh-oh. Vega already in a lot of trouble at this first start on laning phase. I mean, Axe is doing very well, but they lost their courier. Their Invoker's in a very, very poor spot now. Uh-oh. So top lane Madara is able to get some farm, but they lost their courier, so he has no regen. So I'd imagine you're just going to see Era as well as Jonas just constantly start like
You gotta
threatening
get
and
in and
poking.
poke him,
Yeah,
yeah.
just keep hitting him.
Play aggressive and make sure that he can't get that CF.
Yeah.
As mid lane, when that 6 comes online, that's where we've really got to sort of watch out. And Dendi has to be very careful.
So, I mean, a free farm Lina in this game is problematic for so many different reasons. Like their front line, they do at least have an Axe. Madara, forced to wave out, will survive because of it. But yeah, a farmed Lina in this game, we've seen what a farm Lina can do versus Morphlings. Morph he's going to be farming low HP. You can just get Laguna comboed very easily if this Lina does have an excellent start, which she is already off to. Oh boy.
Oh boy, indeed. A rough opening here for Vega Squadron. 2k behind. Just the 4 minutes in.
They're going to have trouble securing their bounty runes
I was
too.
going to say the 5-minute bounty runes could be really painful.
They can't, I mean, top, if they go for them, they're going to die.
Yeah.
They're way too low. They don't have extra regen. So top should be TFT's bounty runes. Bottom, I think, that can be in contention. That one Vega can definitely try to secure. Hanskin's already getting in position,
Yeah, he's
though.
already getting over to take theirs. I mean, it's going to be 3 for 1
you don't.
by the looks of it.
Yeah.
On the bounty front.
Well, Pexu's contesting it, though.
Didn't manage to grab it.
Okay, nice TP.
Handscam. Has a bit of a swipe again with Kezi. Kezi does have the Ring of Health.
Yep. Kezu's farming really well, but the thing is Ursa is kind of guarding his Wraith King to have excellent farm. 31-8 last hits on Wraith King compared to the Morphlings 22-3. And that 22-3 was also used to buy regen, right? It's used to buy those 6 tangos as well as that salve that were killed, well, when the courier was killed early on. So they do have their courier, of course, alive again.
But still tough times for Dendi.
Very tough times indeed.
Very tough times.
Pexu's trying to set up here, maybe. All right.
I mean, won't really find them any action, but does stop Chessie from going in and bursting down Dendi. But yeah, the difference at the moment in the mid, it's not great for Dendi.
And now Madara is left alone. Arrow off the mark.
Still heavily limiting the farm that this Morphling can actually get from this lane. He has to play so careful.
Oof. Level 5 to level 7 now, Lina with that huge advantage. Phase boots already picked up too, so definitely could see the kill threat constantly onto Dendi. I do think they might actually just have to have those TPs ready to protect him. Thing is that they don't have the greatest protection heroes, right? They have Silencer and Phoenix. These heroes, they're not really the best at rotating. Phoenix can respond with the TP. Silencer is not really able to much. They don't give a stun either, so it's not like they stop anyone from actually doing anything. Nice Frost. Feeling strong, level 6. Lots of little homies. They're all gonna get spun down though, but Kezu's taking a lot of damage.
Yeah, and there's a
Now
wrap
Hanskin.
around. Hanskin, can he close the gap? Just see him, gets a bit of a slow with that early level of clap, and well, that was set up for the Rave Fire Blast. Gets the kill.
Don't think Kezu expected to take that much damage from all those little skeletons.
No, they did way more than expected. Maybe hoping for the RNG of the spins to clean them out quicker, but it didn't happen. They were allowed to really hit into the axe. No, yeah, that's an axe with a stout shield and a ring of health. It didn't matter.
Yeah. Now they might have to start changing things up a little bit because bottom lane is too much threat. The Phoenix as well as that axe can't actually pose much of a threat. Wraith King's already past level 6. More threat onto Madara. He doesn't have a support up here helping him. He can't farm at all.
Starting to put some damage onto this tier 1 tower up top now. TFT, they have started the game beautifully.
Everything's going right for them. They had a game plan. They set up for some that sneaky play around the Roche, get the first blood, set up their Lina for success. Looking like a solid plan for them in these first 8 minutes. Madara commits forward. TP response though. Now Chessie's looking to get involved. He's like, all right, mid's going great. I have an invis rune. I can start making gank plays. Oh, Morphling. Uh-oh. The Dragon Slave Laguna. There it is.
Oh! Easy kill for Chessie. Says goodbye to them all.
And he can just walk back to his mid lane. He gets the exact target that he wanted. They're keeping the pressure.
As well.
Oh no.
Got the call, but those swipes, they'll stack up. The clap slow as well. Have a stun again in 5 seconds if he needs it. Diving in, Kezu's trying to hide.
The speed. Oh, the hunger move speed.
It's going to keep him alive, and Vega Squadron do get their first kill as Peksu finds error.
All right. They bring 3 top. They've actually just abandoned the bottom lane and just said, Kezu, you've got this on your own. We're going to have to try to secure Madara's farm, bring up this Phoenix. And now they're able to at least push them off, so Madara will be able to get some much-needed farm here. That was Dandy level 7. Okay. I think he has the phase boots finished up too. So he's caught up with the rotation that Chessie did. He's gotten a little bit extra last hit, still pretty far behind.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
We're going back in 10 seconds for Chessie. So can gear up and get ready to look for another chance to maybe make a rotation, get an easy kill. Their cast range talent also making it very hard for anyone that tries to lane against now. Top down to the bottom. And can look to back away from Kezu as MNT does turn up.
Dot damage. Ooh, last hits with that clap. Oh. Uh-oh, the crit!
Whoa! Oh. Nearly, but not quite.
That crit is so satisfying.
That's a big one, and TP will come out from Peksu down to help the bottom, but bounty room-wise, TFT, they grab 2 bottom. They'll get the 1 top. Again, sort of a 3-for-1 on the bounty runes. No, in fact, they get all 4. They get 4 bounty runes. Denny tries to go onto the Ursa, but does not have the damage at the moment, really, to kill off Hansken.
Madara, that was a nice little morph play there. Morphs into the Marana, gets the triple leap off after the waveform. Actually ends up surviving up top through to that gank. I think it was a Laguna committed as well. I think he may have gotten arrowed while going for that bounty rune. But he does not really get any farm off the map. He has to play completely defensively, and it's already a 5k gold lead.
I mean, they got all bounty runes this time around.
And they're hunting immediately. They want to be able to kill Dandy and take this tower. I think they do have a catapult wave coming in soon too. Ideal timing for a rotation is Hansken. We'll spot out the 2 supports.
See, MNT. Looking back, Dandy just gets the tornado, but Chessie just with the casual Dragon Slave from the river catches MNT.
And Dandy realizes he needs to absolutely be the big playmaker. He had the few points in Exort for the laning phase as well as that Quas. Then he puts 3 points in Wex. I think he knows he needs to be making moves around because his Morphling's not getting farm on the map. The Axe is not going to have a timely Blink Dagger either. We've seen more of the hybrid build anyway than Evoker. And a full armlet already on Frost. Jesus. Bulldog's infectious. I keep saying Jesus. Almost a full Yule's 2 on the Lina. Everything.
So far ahead. I mean,
7k already.
This Lina Chessie just, I mean, he already sort of has begun to just take over the entire game.
They have to make moves away from their Morphling now. This is a good move at least. They can try to get some pickoffs. Dendy has to be extremely mobile and oh. Smoke gets broken. Eric taking that mid lane for the time being. Chessie will port back. Pretty much has the Yules finished up, so he wants to get those few last hits to be able to get that. Because once he does have Yules, he can set up for non-stop kills, and he will finish off this tower.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Setting up with the Moonlight Shadow, too.
Maybe MM2 will try for a deny. Will not get it. Chessie gets the tower.
Has fallen.
That's the Yules finished. So.
Oh, 12 minutes in as well. Chessie hitting some crazy timings this game on his leaders items.
Radiant structures.
Vega trying for the trade though. They are pushing down onto this bottom tier 1 tower. They should get away with it as it looks like TFT are happy and set with just taking both mid and the top tier 1. Pushing Frost closer and closer towards having the blink dagger over the armlet.
Dire's structures are fortified.
They're just getting so much off the map. It is a nice little split push coming out from Vega, but the deep wards have come into play now too. We see TFT, they put one deep one in the jungle. They put even one defensive one to watch where Vega's movements are going to be coming through their jungle too.
Top tower is under attack.
And they're just going to continue their threat. The curse comes out, the arrow follow.
And they go.
Very nice.
They got him all! Oh, he's out.
He is alive.
He is alive.
And now Jonas?
Oh, Dandy tried to go in. The wraparound's there from Hanskin. They've got the sentry down. And that level 1 ghost walk, it ain't going to be the speediest. Dandy trying to escape. Turns to Deafening Blast. He does manage to hold back the bear on the wraparound, though. Peksu getting Lagooned. But Dandy does manage to escape. Plays himself away from Hanskin.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They have so many ways that they can set up with that curse. Like the curse into the Lina is the one we saw displayed by OG a lot of TI, of course. But yeah, curse into arrow too. Very nice. Dendi does survive, but they lose their silencer. And they're forced to commit egg defensively. So a big thing we're going to be looking at for Vega is the Axe Blink Dagger timing, because he's probably the easiest one to make the plays. Dendi can, because he's gone for the Quas Wex build and the Urn, so we'll probably see him run around and try to make space. But they really need this Blink. Just going to make things a hell of a lot easier. And they can actually kill our Wraith King. Even though he does have Reincarnate, he's Quas Wex now, so that Mana Burn could come into play. Just has to watch out for the wand charges and needs a couple more levels in Wex for that Mana Burn to be very significant. But deep aggressive wards for Vega, spotting out the movements from TFT.
Let's sort of talk about TFT as a whole. You know, they do love to get this Wraith King. It seems like, you know, Frost, super confident on it. They play really well around it. I just wonder, how is it that we sort of see them have such success with a hero that lots of other teams, they don't really like to touch? Like, what's different about TFT that makes the Wraith King so good for them?
Dara gets stunned up, we'll be okay. They just they like to pick drafts with a lot of disables, I've noticed. And having like this like tanky guy, I don't know, he might just seem to really like it a lot too, but he always seems to be quite farmed on it.
Yeah, like it absolutely works
well.
out. Yeah, they're really good with it.
He's like, it's like having this stun on your carry hero is, it can just be,
I mean, because that's the thing. I just wonder why we don't really see sort of other teams start to, you know, dabble with the Wraith King. Sure, it's not what it once was. It is one of those heroes that got nerfed time and time again. But you know, it's great to see TFT just consistently look very strong with it. You know, any game that TFT get the Wraith King, you know that they're going to be in their element.
He's got it nerfed, yeah, like you said, a lot. Like his aura.
Ooh,
on his
bit of a jump in, but if anything, that's going to mean that Frost, he gets himself outside at the range of the EMP. The Supernova comes down in the midst of the pit. TFT back off for now, but they're fine. EMP is used. Kezu actually just gets beaten down on the side by Chessie. Madara tries to waveform across to help, but Frost is there on top of the Phoenix. They've lost 2 on Vega. The stun comes out to Madara. He's surrounded. He'll be able to turn himself back into Morphling, trying to escape, but with the waveform already used, there's more than enough damage from TFT to beat down that Morph, and TFT they take the 3 kills, they get themselves back into the pit, they lose absolutely nothing.
And gain everything.
I mean, this game,
it's already 12K at 16 minutes.
We've seen some rough games here at this LAN. I mean, heck, we just came out of a Rune series, but this game, this is looking like another level of roughness. This is just, 12K lead, 16 minutes in. I don't know how Vega switched this one around. This looks like to be one of the games we can put on the impossible list.
Yep, just might be there. Madara's like bottom 5 net worth.
Yeah.
Frost, let's just watch this again. Ready? Oh, jeez. They should add that as a sound clip for the Wraith King. The OD Pixel scream. Dandy unable to find any earn charges. 0-1-0. Kezu also 0-2-0. I mean, they only have 1 kill on the board, so we won't look at the scores. We don't read them all.
What was it? Shadowblade, yeah.
Shadowblade duel, 17 minutes.
Huge. I mean, Chelsea. We've seen Chelsea do some really good jobs in the lanes. You know, sure, yesterday some people may have said, you know, his Tinker late game, you know, decisions weren't, you know, optimum. But in terms of his laning performance, you know, Chelsea can be incredibly strong.
No, and he's been very active, especially in this game, right? He had a great mid matchup. He rotated top, killed the Morphling when he saw the opportunity with an Invis. Yeah, he's making all great moves. And TFT, they're just using this comfortable draft that they like to play with, work very well. Like Ursa, you know we of course theory crafted the support Ursa. People were playing it for a while. It got nerfed. People kind of stopped, but they still stick with their core Wraith King because Wraith King, he's got it nerfed a lot as like a support. But if you're actually able to get those levels and get the ball rolling, this hero does provide quite a lot.
And I think it does innate, and again, bursting down the morph. I think we really are starting to see this. I think this is something that's sort of started to become a common thing in ESL. Because I feel like in the past, people might not necessarily think, oh, they're going to morph, we're going to pick a Lina. But I feel like that's really starting to be a thing with the teams now. They see a morph, Lina seems to be such a good answer because you get this build up with yours and the Shadowblade, and as you say, you're just hunting him down and you're catching him low.
And they've had full map control, and so they get rune control. That one wasn't even a Shadowblade play, it was just an Invis rune again. Jesse just walks up, stuns him, and kills him. No time to react, they can't even get the global off because of how fast it is. DD rune now again because of that map control. Easy tower claimed. And is Bexu gonna get boots this game? I don't think he's gonna be able to. That's probably the saddest thing. We got 200 gold till he gets it. I don't think it's gonna change anything, but...
No.
Oh, man. Oh, Vega.
Because I really feel like TFT is such an interesting team to follow. Because I feel like when they do play at their best, they play really good.
Yeah,
like there's a reason why, you know, so last season we saw this team turn up to quite a few lands. You know, they would sort of consistently place well in the European qualifiers. And as we're seeing in games like this, they can play it flawlessly. They don't make any mistakes. They just get kill after kill after kill. And this is definitely one of those games where I don't know if we'll see an early GG, as I feel like Vega in the past, they have been a team that do like to hold on no matter what. But it's certainly getting close to that territory.
Yeah, this game definitely looks... Oh, no. He'll be safe. Set it up with the Yules. Gets the stun. Oh, it's tornadoed. Extra right click. Oh.
Okay.
Deafening blast. Protecting him from that extra. But yeah, it's just TFT absolutely dominating this game. Vega, they're completely split up. We're not seeing the party horns. We're not seeing the moves around the map together. They don't really have heroes that can make the plays. They're really relying on just the Invoker and the Axe to make plays with like the Blink Dagger and the Quaswex Invoker, because Phoenix Silencer, they don't really like go around the map and kill stuff together. Oh, just insult to injury.
Woo!
Godlike.
That's my Laguna Blade sound.
The prize is mine.
20 minutes. Did they get all runes again? I think they did, didn't they?
They did. They got
all the bounties again. All bounties again.
We're approaching the 1K per minute.
That's not good. That's not good for Vega.
Nope.
That is not good.
Oh, when's Deso? Oh, when Frost gets Deso, he may one-shot anybody.
Dead.
I think maybe Axe and Morphling can survive. Yeah, Axe and Morphling can survive a crit, but anyone else is dead from a Desolator Wraith.
Very dead.
Yeah. And they've got all the items now to deal with. I mean, there was already probably no way that an egg was going to go off in this game, but they've now have even more items to deal with it. They've got the blink on the supporter, so he can always be sure to commit forward for it. Yeah. Hard times for Vega. As TFT continue their map dominance. 18,000 gold lead, almost a BKB on Lina. They just feel so safe. Now Vega, they're all sitting behind their Morphling. They've got wards down too, so they do see
Maybe they catch Chessie.
Maybe this could be the comeback.
They might punish Chessie. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Chessie. Starting to go.
Oh.
Misses the timing. Then
There's a global.
They have the global. They can look to just hit the egg though. A couple more pokes will do. You can see them sort of double thinking out there. They do get the call onto Chessie. Sunstrike down as well. They'll kill Chessie. Chessie actually buys back immediately because he knows that this is a fight that they can take. He TPs over towards the tier 1. The Fury swipes stack up as Hansken. He kills Arkezu. Madara jumps forward. Look at Hansken. Cold embraces there, but Madara is into the Lina form. He drops out a stun. It's not enough to kill Hansken. Hansken will survive. Chessie trying to get in position to fight back, but the sentries are down, so Madara knows that he's around. Frost also continuing to hunt. Madara Gets himself away with the waveform and TP. So, I mean, they killed Chessie. They do lose 2 heroes for it, but Chessie buys back. So overall, gold net worth, that is going to be a better trade for Vega.
Yep. Slight, very slight, but they do get something out of it. Chessie's age is timed out right before that fight started, actually. And they were a bit afraid to, I guess, to hit the egg. There's not really that many stuns on the side of Vega. They only really have the Axe Claw and like some little invoker like cold snaps and stuff, but
yeah,
they were afraid to just commit forward onto it fully.
How's that?
They get punished.
Nearly there on the Desolator.
And Jonas, full Mule on your treads. All right. Damage monsters on this side. And did Dendi get any earn charges? Or did it? He might have. No, he didn't. He's 0-1-0. I don't think he was in the AoE either. He got pushed out because of that Lagoon at the start. So quite a ways away from that Aghanims as he went for Force Staff first to try to protect his teammates from that Yule's Lina combo. But Chessie on the prowl.
Oh!
Ooh, he's morphed up a bit though.
He's got morphed up. No, he hasn't. Madara's gonna live. Sunstrike will be there onto Chessie. Obviously not a crazy level though, so Chessie will be fine. You're not quite able to burst down Madara.
He was ready this time. He had enough strength morphed, and now they'll be able to get Hanskin.
Will they?
Will they?
No. Oh,
Yes.
there we go. There we go. They did get him. They did get the kill. Onto the support Ursa.
Good that Madara is not sitting too low on that on the lanes while farming.
Under attack.
That's the way Vega has to play this game. Since they're so far behind, they pretty much just have to commit like 4 heroes to kill one over and over again.
Is under attack.
Just sit behind your Morphling like time and time again. As Dendi, he's hunting.
Oh, Dendi. He's got the combo. Doesn't have the detection though.
Chessie, meanwhile, bottom finds MNT. They've
Pick
got
up the
us.
dust. Oh, error. Oh, he's out though. Or is he? The Sunstrike. Oh, error's out. Gets himself away there with the Arctic Burn and TP out. Frost, I imagine he has the Deso now, right?
Mm-hmm.
He does. Looking for that BKB next.
Double hit. Double hit Deso. Let's just watch the Wraith King. Let's watch him farm.
And BKB.
Look how fast he farms too.
And what do you do about this? Like, you can't gank this. You can't just go and jump on a Wraith King.
Especially
The power of the hero.
the thing is that you have to start to make some moves. You have to be able to get some successful moves because you have to know that TFT, they're eventually going to get BKBs. Especially on, if they get BKBs on their Tricore, Vega's lineup is going to be doing no damage in the team fights. Like Invoker versus early BKBs just gets crushed. And they're going to get them at a very early time because of how successful all this is went. So Lina, Mirana, and Wraith King. That'll probably be the next timing that we see TFT really press the issue. BKBs, maybe that second Rosh, and then look to end. They can still look for hunting plays because they're so strong, but as for ending the game, they need that. They don't need that, but they want that match community to be.
Oh, here we go though. Around the bounty rune. Could all kick off. Jumping from Frost as well as leading from Chessie. They do get the global silence out. Supernova's there, but jumping from Hanskin. He wants to kill the egg. He needs help though, and he's not getting it. The rest of the team have bailed. They've said, screw you, Hanskin. We're going to leave you for dead. But they didn't want to help him out there with that commitment on the egg. But that is the egg and the global. Global silence used, and of course just the support Ursa killed. So still good for TFT if they can do something during these ultimate downtimes.
How long's our Rosh respawn? About a minute or so, I imagine. Minute and a half,
Minute and a half, okay. So the ults will be back up around then.
Dendi's halfway toward Ag. Madara's also about halfway toward BKB. So those are some decent timings for them. They're still quite set back though, as it is 20,000 gold.
I mean, isn't it just how rich Frost and Chessie? I mean, all 3 cores, Frost, Chessie. Jonas and Fan there in such a great place. Nearly
They're all
level,
gonna get BKBs pretty much at the same time. Lina already has hers finished, but
nearly level 18 as well on Frost.
yeah.
So they can look to fight even more frequently and really abuse these sort of downtimes on the ults that we're talking about. This game is not going to get any easier for Vega as it goes on. The Wraith King, Mirana, Lina in a good position to continue to scale very well.
Yep, and like we said, that triple BKB timing plus Aegis Cheese that's what TFT is going to be waiting for to try to end this one. And Vega, they can't farm at the same pace. They don't have the map control. Axe just heavily set back, can't actually make plays because in order for him to make plays, he needs so many extra heroes with him. So they actually just have to kind of sit behind each other and hope to catch TFT when they make over-aggressive plays. He doesn't have something like an Axe with a Blade Mail. This Exort is only level 2 as well, so the Sunstrike is pretty minimal.
the Sunstrike, I mean, we've seen the Sunstrike really just nothing more than just a vision tool. The damage is not really going to do anything crazy as into the pit they go. 4 seconds and TFT, they're set, they're ready. They're ready for Roche, and here it goes. Perfect. Trosh jumps into the pit. And they'll make quick work of the Roshan. It'll be scattered out by the Sunstrike, but nothing at all the Vega Squadron can do about this.
Nope. TFT have wards already positioned around as well, just in case. Oh, did dive in, but already picked up. As now, yeah, we have to imagine TFT get those last 2 BKBs finished if they don't have them already, and look to fight and close this one out. Madara does have an item now.
He's got his BKB, so he may not die straight away. They do still have, obviously, ways to punch through a BKB, but in terms of holding him down, it's going to be a little harder. That's cheese on Frost. Money for the BKB, pretty much there. It's not an easy game at all for Vega Squadron.
No, you said it earlier, right? Pretty much impossible. Yeah. They have to hope
What's the
everything.
Dota plus win percent, actually? Did we check that?
It's got to be high. Yeah, 96.
96%.
TFT came in with a game plan.
I mean, we can't forget that TFT did have a game yesterday where they were
what was
like,
the percent?
We didn't actually see because we didn't check, but it looked like it had to be like 99, maybe even 100, and they did lose it. So we know that TFT can throw unthrowable games, but I don't know if that's going to happen 2 days in a row. And if it does, then this team is, you know, it's almost like there's a curse on them. There's no way you win 2 games like that 2 days in a row. I lose 2 games like that. So.
Radiant's bottom tower has
As the
fallen.
top lane pushes there.
Can't outrun a wildfire.
They're outside the base, ready to see if they can find a jump. Kazu trying to push out the other lanes.
He's got a blade mail at least, so he could look to deal a lot of damage, but there isn't to an Aegis cheese in the crit.
Oh,
he lives the crit though.
He did live the crit.
I didn't think he'd live the crit.
Dire's top barracks.
As TFT, they're in the base.
Dire's top barracks.
Madara's going for the split push on the Morphling.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
All right. Oh, that egg is in a very rough spot. It is super dead.
Jesse puts the BKB in order to not lose his mana. Arrow connects onto Dendi. There's 4 dead in Vega's base. 2 will buy back. Madara,
He's gonna get a Rex.
He is gonna get a Rex. Is he or is he? He is.
Oh, the curse.
Or is he?
Or is he?
Oh, he's not. There's a light strike.
Is there?
Is there? No, he is.
He's gonna get it.
He's gonna get it.
And he's gonna TP.
And he's out.
All right.
I mean, surely they can't lose.
There's the nice.
Surely.
There's the first nice and the first party horn by Vega. They're feeling some life after that one. I mean, even though they're at a huge deficit, it's still almost impossible.
Is there a world in which
there's a
Vega
party
Squadron win this game? They're so far behind. It's 29 minutes. They're 25k behind. It's 21-4.
They're not going to get any bounty. Oh, they're going to get some bounty runes. MNT gets 2.
This is it.
Let's see the.
Maybe.
Let's check the Dota plus percentage again.
Maybe TFT are cursed. They lost. What is it now?
No, it went to
98%.
98% now.
So TFT, as I say, the game yesterday was at least a 98% chance that they won, and they lost it. Is that really going to happen again?
I don't think so.
But it could.
Dude,
yesterday it didn't. It really felt like this as well. It absolutely felt like the game was over.
it is true, but this time around, they've got a full tri-core farming incredibly well. Though yesterday, right? It was like they had a dual core. That was actually no, they kind of had a tri-core.
Yeah,
Dire's bottom shrine is under
yesterday they had a Spectre.
But this time they've got the triple BKBs versus an Invoker.
Yesterday they had a Spectre and a Tinker, 98% win rate. They were 2 racks up and they lost the game.
They're not.
bottom shrine has fallen.
Like they lost the game yesterday.
This is true. This is true.
I mean, dude, if they lose this game, I'm honest. That is some stuff.
It's gonna be tough this time around though.
Okay.
Full Aghanim's Lina now. Thing is that this time, yeah, they have these triple BKBs on their cores versus an Invoker lineup. It's like the Axe and the Morphling can do a lot of work, but the other 3 heroes are completely nullified.
Yeah.
At this later stage.
I mean, they really should be able to close. It's a 98% chance of closing, and it certainly feels like that.
And now they identify too. They're like, we're not gonna push mid lane. It doesn't matter because we have tier 1s and tier 2s up. The bottom lane is the one that's already pushed into our side, so let's just push bottom, and we should be able to successfully close this one out.
Taking another set of racks.
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
So, but maybe this is where the curse kicks in. Oh, there is a curse, in fact, onto the Morphling. They get the jump onto the Phoenix. Phoenix will get bashed down and die before he gets the chance to supernova. Death on the Morphling. Madara buys back straight away. Kezu does get in with the call onto 2, but now the call is over. He's got a blade mail, but that won't save him as TFT kill off Kezu. They get the bottom racks. So they want to stick around for more. That is the question.
They sure
Frost
do.
moving over to mid.
Aegis has about 15 seconds left on it, so they want to commit forward as much as possible. I mean, they're at the 1K per minute lead as Chessie.
Oh, they find the arrow. Kezu does have buyback. Tornado comes in.
Chessie dies. Oh, right before Aegis expires.
And they
does
do
die.
pop Frost as well. They get the call onto the Mirana, but Cold Embrace is there from Eric, keeping himself. Matter reports to BKB. And he's got the waveform away. TFT can hold their ground by this mid set of racks. Look to claim the Megas. Frost jumps in with a Ray Fire Blast, making sure the Kezu can't jump forward. The Laguna Blade's there onto Madara. GG well played is called. They won't be cursed today, TFT, as they take game one. And
absolutely solid game plan.
it was from start to finish there. TFT, they had this one in the bag all along.
Yeah. I like how they make this Wraith King work.
Yeah.
It's this melee
like
lane. You know, it's versus that Axe, which of course versus melees you can bully a bit. You saw Kezu was farming really well, but have to be careful too. Fury swipes start building up. You get stunned again. You get chased down. Yeah, lanes just went way too rough on the side of Vega for them to really have a fighting chance in that mid game.
I really did. A rough one for Vega Squadron once again, but great to see TFT back on form. And I said, unlike yesterday, having this incredible lead and being able to close down the game. And good to see this sort of style with the Wraith King. It's their own sort of way of playing.
Yeah, and
it seems very, very good.
And they were like, it's not like they like rushed and pressed forward the issue, right? They're like, okay, wait for second rush, wait for BKBs, and then close the game out. Even if we have a 25,000 gold lead and like everything is going perfect, just still, you know, do the right steps to end the game.
Hit the timings. Well, there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Game one going to TFT. We'll see if Vega Squadron can clean it up and be able to pick it up and improve for game two. Otherwise, it could be the end of their tournament competition here for them, as we'll cut to a short break, but then back to the panel to discuss this game one win for TFT.